everybody, welcome back. If it's your first time tuning in, my name is Jake. Welcome to the channel. Out here running and gunning, trying to sight cast some redfish this morning. It's a beautiful morning, almost no wind on the water. Scheduled to pick up a little bit later in the morning, but we do have some 6 cents lures, some conventional stuff, and some stuff from the salty lineup. I really like throwing the conventional stuff. I feel like it's a forgotten about lineup, and it does work well in the salt. So without further ado, let's get out here and make a few casts, and we'll go into the setups. Starting out with the PC Fun Carbon R1. This is a 7-foot medium light. Got that paired with the Carbon X 2000 series spinning reel. We've seen this setup before, but all you guys always ask, so we'll talk about it. And the lure we're going with is none other than the Whopper Plopper, aka the Scramble 106. Whopper Plopper-esque body. Got that silver belly, silver sides, kind of that fluorescent pearl mixed with that silver. Excellent little color. It's going to be killer on these redfish. You got this prop that spins as you drag it through the water, making like a little vibration sound effect. And you can cover a lot of water with it. You can pause it, jerk it, retrieve it. And we're going to make a few casts and see what we can pick up with it. Back in there. Oh my God, that was awesome. That was awesome. No, it doesn't get any better than that. This might be one of my new favorite top water plugs right here. That was awesome. He hammered that top water plug. No hesitation. Whopper Plopper. Well, actually it's a Scramble 106. He came up and hammered it. That was the first cast this morning. And that's a nice redfish. If we net him, which I guess we can do, we're gonna have to play the getting the trebles out game, but he's a nice red, so we'll probably go ahead and net him. He ate just about every treble on that thing. Oh yeah, look at that. That's that Scramble 106 right there. Oh, we bent a treb on it a little bit. Well, look at that treble hook. Yeah, we may have to upgrade the trebs. These things are made for largemouth bass, but those redfish absolutely destroy them. We're still going to throw it. May have to repair it a little bit. All right, first red of the morning. Gorgeous one. Blew up on that Scramble 106 and absolutely destroyed it. We're gonna have to upgrade the hardware, probably some Spro rings and some better hooks. These just aren't cut out for what redfish can do to a lure, unfortunately. Now that the sun's up a little bit, you can see that kind of pearlescent side with that white belly and silvery green. Looks very, very fish-like. Show you what it looks like in the water. So as you retrieve this through the water, it just makes a little propeller noise, like a dying bait fish kind of skidded across the top of the water. They love that sound. You can do a steady retrieve, burn it, cover a lot of water, or you can kind of just twitch it almost like a conventional walk the dog top water. Very versatile bait to throw. Next up on deck, we've got the 6 cents cake pop. This is a popping cork by 6 cents, not yet released. And we're going to be testing this guy out today. But that's 6 cents' new popping cork. It's called the cake pop. And I expect good things. They make quality products, but we're going to get out here, test it out, and see what we can get with it. There you go. Is that a red? Feels like a red. All right. Feels like a red on the cake pop. Maybe not the biggest red. Ooh, he'll keep. Get him in here. Maybe not quite keeper. All right. That's first fish on the cake pot. I may be one of the first guys to ever catch fish on this thing. I don't know. not a big popping cork guy, so to speak. I like to cover water, and this is a presentation that's just a little bit slow for my fishing style. But it is kind of cool when you see that cork go under. That's a really simple way to fish. You just pop that cork, it goes under, reel in your slack, make a nice long sweeping hook set, and usually you've got a nice redfish or a trout on. Pretty shallow through here. Oh, that was awesome. Big school of reds right here. Oh, on the whopper plopper. On the Scramble 106. We gotta back up so that we don't blow them out here. Right there on the Scramble 106, just like clockwork, man. They can't not hit it. Oh yeah, he is so fired up too. Let me back up here. I seen the wakes come up behind it, and he absolutely thumped it. I was hoping he wasn't going to short strike it. It is a little bit later in the morning, and we've got those marled hooks, you know, they're kind of messed up from that first red we nailed. Oh yeah, it's a good one there. Right up underneath the bottom chin here. Man, I'm going to try to just grab him. There we go. Oh yeah. Watch them trebs. Those are some sharp trebs, and he's probably going to go nuts. There's more over there because that school, there was a whole bunch of weights. Look at that beautiful redfish. We're gonna get him back. All right, dude. There you go. Look how clear the water is. That's about 3 foot deep. Can see straight to the bottom. I'm gonna swap it up to the old Salty 6 and this kind of natural dark greenback pearlescent hardy paddle, 4.3-inch variety, and see if we can trigger a strike with this. I like to get thick up into this secondary grass line. They'll be way up in here tailing. Oh, there's something chasing. May have to swap to a crab presentation a little bit later in the morning. Stroker crawls. I'll go over the setup on that in just a little bit, but sometimes the paddle tail can spook them when the water's this clear. I mean, you can see right now, real clear water. Sometimes you burn that paddle tail, that's just too much vibration for them. I've watched it happen so many times, it kind of splits the school. Oh, what is that? There's a red. Oh, it's a little small one. Sitting up in that grass right there, that secondary grass line. Oh, he's probably a 19. All right. I don't think we're actually going to keep fish today. This guy's still healthy and alive. We're going to get him back. There's another one that's spooked. They're just spooking on the paddle tail left and right. We're gonna have to swap presentations here. All right, well, almost every redfish and redfish pod we've casted into and swam that swim bait through, they've spooked on it. With the water clarity and the calm winds, I think it's just too much for them. Even a small paddle tail, the flutter of a tail, it spooks them. I noticed their heads down, a lot of them digging around in the mud and the grass for crabs. So we're gonna go ahead and swap to a crab presentation. Look at that water clarity. Even as I'm about to talk about these lures, we just spooked another red. Anyway, this is what we're gonna be throwing, the Stroker Crawl 2.4-inch crab presentation. That's what it looks like. You can see when the sun hits it. Little crab presentation. We're gonna rig it on a 1/4-ounce jig head, and just bounce it around in this grass. Try to sight cast a few with it. When they won't hit anything else, these are my go-to. That's them. Oh. There we go. Oh. And that crab lure, baby. I'm tailing over here. Woo, woo, woo. Fun little fighter. There's a red right there. Redfish right there. Might have spooked him. There's a red right there. What if he sees me? Ah, I got the small one. Oh, whole school right here. He just took off on me. Ah, the big ones took off. Ah. Well, that's all right. It was fun to sight cast them. Look how clear that water is. It's actually deep right here. Really deep. You can see bait fish and all kinds of stuff swimming down through here as they scurry off. Look at all those sheep's head. Now those are black drum. Big school of black drum was sitting right in this deep pocket, right in the middle of it. Might just crash into the mangroves here and see if we can pick something up. I mean, there's actually a good bit of current being swept through here. All the mullet swimming through. Such a cool area. We just come out and explore, man. Doormat just took off, son. That was a huge flounder. There's one. Take it. Got him. All right. Sight casted him. Figured we'd get another sight cast opportunity. There's two swimming together. Look at him. He's like, what do you got? Look at that guy. He just took off. That's a keeper red. Get wrapped around those pedals, dude. Like to get underneath stuff. It's their protection. That's a nice keeper redfish right there. On the crab lure. Oh man. All right. Not a real big guy, but a good fighter. Look at that pretty blue tail. I can see it glowing over there. You can barely make them out. Got good water clarity, but they're seeing me before I see them a lot of times. There's a red right there. Two of them. Two reds right there. Got him. All right, putting the pattern together now. They're swimming together still, aren't they? They love these crabs, man. Kill them on the crabs. Go. Come here, dude. Quit that. They're spitting up shrimp and stuff like that. All right. Oh shoot, there's two more in front of me. I'm gonna get this guy back, try to catch the other one. I lost him. I think that splash might have scared him. He was over here. I think when I threw that fish back, it scared him. Another fun morning of sight casting redfish. I don't think it gets any better than sight casting reds in and around these mangroves, out on the grass flats, as it pertains to inshore fishing, of course. Offshore is a different story. Obviously, you can get into some pretty epic stuff there too, but it's such a challenge to come out and try to see them before they see you, pitch that lure into their face, and then when it all comes together, boom, it's such a rewarding experience. But with that, we are making our way out of here. I do get a lot of questions from you guys about where I'm launching, where I'm fishing, that kind of stuff. I do maintain an updated Patreon using Google Map overlays, where to launch, where to fish, seasonal patterns as they change, optimal lures, any obstacles you may look out for in the areas. If that's something you're interested, definitely check us out over on Patreon. We are also a licensed guide in the state of Texas. We're making our way out of here. Links for everything will be down in the description. Do appreciate you guys for watching. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.